We are Northwestern Criminal Justice. I chose Northwestern because some family friends have gone here and they highly recommended it, especially with the integration with faith and academics.
I remember when we were walking in that the president of the college was the first person to introduce himself and to shake our hands. And that was very important to me. The professors are professionals in their field. From everything from law enforcement to probation to corrections, the professors are experts.
And they talk about their personal experiences of being on the job and how prayer and walking with God has helped them through tough times that they come across in the criminal justice field.
In our deviance class, the professor talked about masterpieces and how we are created in God's image, and that we are to treat people as the masterpiece that God has created them for, and looking at them as that, not as a criminal or not as the thief, not as the murderer. And God's putting me in their life at that moment in time to really make an impact.
Criminals aren't born criminals. They come from a background that causes that, and so going to this school and hearing these stories has allowed me to understand better why these individuals commit crimes. They come from broken homes and broken communities, and then I, as a police officer, will have a better understanding of how to solve that problem and what I can do to affect the community in a positive way.
The Parent and Alumni Relations Director, Jim Bender, has kind of taken me underneath his wing for not only just socially and just to talk, but also spiritually. He's also was a cop for Minneapolis for a number of years, so we have that law enforcement connection. So he asked if we could meet regularly on a weekly basis to just talk about life, do devotions together, pray together, and hold each other accountable with struggles that we have.
Professor Hansen helped me with one of my biggest struggles, which is assurance of salvation, and he has been able to point to Scripture and to challenge me in daily devotionals that he has before class, which really pushes me to trust. I always need help trusting, especially going into law enforcement. I'm going to need a lot of trust.
We like to sit in our room and play cops.
Cowboys and Indians.
Cowboys and Indians.
There's nothing to do here. Try and come up with coherent sentences for fun.
Sometimes we like to just sit in our room and watch cops on TV and just kind of goof around and have fun in the hall.